It's like I didn't go to bed till like close to 3:30 in the morning, so I was like having a hard time sleeping.
Stop requesting.
I remember something very similar about this scene right here. Like, so there's like this like big U-Haul truck that was in like the downtown Rocky River area, and there's a 55 bus right on the light, and the U-Haul truck was like very close to the bus to the point that like it broke one of the rear mirrors of the bus. And it's like the U-Haul truck driver didn't even stop, just pretty much hit and run.
It's hard to get in contact with U-Haul about their truck accidents because they got so many numbers in the truck. You gotta try to get a plate if you catch it.
I was like looking, I was like, wow, pretty much a hit and run. It's like I asked the driver, everything alright? She was like, no, everything does not look alright, as you can see. I'm like, I'm just trying to see if you're alright, and had to like snark at me.
It's annoying as a bus driver gets an accident. You gotta fill out paperwork. It's not easy. We gotta fill out a report with TP, fill out one at the district, write down everything that happened, what we saw, what's going on, what's the bus damage.
Yeah.
Then we have to go take a test to make sure we're not impaired or under the influence.
Euclid Ave at East 14th Street Station.
That train just gonna drive right out of the street. So that's just a lot of habits. Pay attention for this bus operator. It's a free event when all the schools come and watch this play that they got.
Yeah, 'cause I know this past like pretty much a week or so, like been like a lot of school closures because of the weather.
Yeah. So a lot of schools have field trips today.
Olmsted Falls, Willoughby, Eastlake.
I didn't even know they still had REs in Cleveland.
Cleveland Minnesota School.
But if you look down, normally it's 17 and 18 that have more school buses.
Yeah.
This right here is an obstacle. It looks like some of my coworkers left it already. You see the clear sidewalk right here?
Yeah.
Right on the ground to the left?
Yeah.
You see it on the map?
Mhm.
It looks like one of my coworkers nipped it. It's kind of tight because of this object right here, it's a cone. So what I do is when I get as close as you get to the right, you go up. You just kind of shift your way out like that. Stay as close as you can over here without nipping her, because nipping the her can cause your tire to pop. Like, popping the tire, and that's considered an accident. Just another dislike I hate about the Healthline is that we have little lanes. So like a lot of cars, it's just sometimes scary because I can't tell if somebody's turning left or not.
Yeah, I've only seen one incident when I seen a RTA tire pop, and it was on.
See?
Yeah.
So it's just a lot we have to pay attention to.
And that one only incident I saw was on the 22, like the corner of West 210 and Center Ridge. And so you got the 22 trying to turn on West 210, like that very narrow, tight turn. You got like the back tire pretty much touching the sidewalk, and it's like all of a sudden it hits like a tiny pothole and the tire popped. And I was sitting on the 55 when that happened. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
That's such a bad intersection too. You got like the bus stop for both the 22 and the 55 in front of that Chipotle. I almost like, this is such a bad bus
there
stop.
got a bus right there. 3903. That was the bus that was on TV for that incident that happened a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
4207.
And
I'm mad at RTA because those buses is too new to have advertising on them already. I mean, I get the purpose. It beats the purpose of them getting rid of the strip. They should have put them on like the 35s. The 35, all of them. All the ex-metros. They should have just flooded it.
And it's like, to be fair, I'm not really a huge fan on the 3500s, but if it's got like a really nice wrap on it, then I'm like, okay, this is actually quite nice.
Yeah. What makes the 35s out of the ordinary is that it's the bus I drive later, 6014. What makes that bus, what makes the diesel, the 35s different is because they're diesels. And they are the only diesel running fleet buses we have other than the trolleys and the NCI. It's because we had a lot of parking ride routes at the moment. We had the 246, 251, and all of these other parking ride routes, and then they discontinued it.
Yeah.
So we had ordered 9 parking ride buses, and they all got discontinued, which sucks. Same with the trolleys. Like I said, we had A-line, B-line, B-line, and all of these trolley routes, and then they discontinued all of those buses. So that's what sucks. I feel like what RTA wasted their money on. And if they didn't discontinue it, I feel like it would have been worse. But that's just my opinion as an employee. Why spend the money on getting buses and then discontinue the servicing for the buses? You bought trolley buses to go on the flight route, and then you discontinue. You bought more buses to go on a park and ride route, and then you discontinue.
I kind of wish they could have kept at least one more trolley route.
Yeah, at least 2. Yeah,
I remember there was a C line too.
I like the one that went to Stephanie Tubbs. They should have cut that one. They should have had discontinued all of it.
And all the parking ride too, like.
Yeah. So that, but once again, what makes the 35s different is that the 35s are diesel. And they were the ex-metros ordered by Calabrese.
Yeah.
And at the moment, Westside didn't want CNG buses, so that's why they bought diesel. And that's why they ended up getting 33s, 34s. Trishka didn't have them because all they had was copies. They didn't have. We didn't give them the 3300s until like 20. I believe it was like 2022, like it's when they started getting the rest of the 33.
Yeah, it
They
wasn't.
still had diesels at the moment. They didn't have CNG. They didn't have CNG tanks over there. I am going to miss driving an Arctic for the most part, but this type of Arctic.
Yeah.
It's got left side door and right side, so it's fun. And then this RTA's busiest bus route in the company. So right now it's quiet. Compared to normal capacity, and I think it's because of the snow. But my first trip coming out, it's gonna be busy because school.
Euclid Ave, East 51st Street Station.
And there goes the 16.
It looks like it might be a 35 because I don't see a round destination sign. So it looks like it might. Nope, it's a 39. I see the round now. That's how you can tell the difference out of Trishka buses. Or maybe it might be a 42. Both on 9-hour shifts.
I'm surprised the 2 bus don't run on weekends. Is that not like a busy route?
Yeah. It's busy because it connects the east side corridor to the west That's
Euclid
amazing.
Avenue and East 59th
That's
Street
right there is
Station.
good connection.
Yeah, I was on a carrier, so I've only rode the 2 bus once, and that was the day I recorded it on 3387.
Good morning.
Like 10 p.m. or
10 p.m. Yeah.
oh, wow.
Woke up about 8.
That's
No, 7. I woke up about 7 a.m.
that's like I went to bed like close to 3:30 in the morning. It's like I wake up, it's like 11:30. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get ready.
Man. Yeah, I can't do that because I'm a bus operator, so it's really important for me to get the proper rest, at least 8 hours. At least. That's the minimum.
Euclid Avenue and East
I gotta be
66th
told
Street
there's a lot
Station.
that can happen. I don't get the proper rest.
Yeah, I recorded that fleet 2 times. I'm almost like, why is this fleet always stalking me?
Euclid Avenue and East 71st Street Station.
6009 got a good waist. 6009 got a great waist gasket. It's really loud when it's turbo. It ignites really loud. I just always got a jack man that's sitting there for the last 2 hours. Whenever you see a car parked over there, you gotta be careful because maybe that car had to like speed up and get over and then get back. So I always proceed with caution when you see a car parked over there.
Euclid Avenue and East 79th Street Station.
And remember the priority because the correct.
Stop requested.
You know, these last few weeks, it wasn't bothering me that I'm leaving, but now it is. Like, it's starting to hurt my heart. You know, since I was a kid, I've always wanted to do this. And now that I finally did it, I feel like it's an accomplishment. But this is the company I plan to, like, grow my career on. Going to another insurance agency.
Yeah, where
I'll be able
Euclid
to have that
Avenue
same
and East
exciting
83rd Street Station.
energy I had here. The only thing that, like I said, is it's hard learning a new city, new area. And it feels good, like teaching passengers what buses to get from another route to another route. Like I'm connecting them, like I'm telling them, you can connect this bus with this bus. You can go here, you can go there. Like it feels good knowing a whole bunch of examples or a whole bunch of other routes to connect. Like I know that all in the back of my head. And then what makes it better is that since I was a kid, I used to always ride the bus. So I used to ride all the time. So nothing's changed about RTA other than our next gen routes. But believe it or not, all they did was connect all the routes together, like the 8 and the 11, they connected that together. The 9 and the 38, they connected that together. The 10 and the 30, they connected that together. So it's just a lot of connecting routes that they put together.
Euclid Avenue and East
And what makes
89th
buses
Street
run more
Station.
frequent is the span of the route. The route has to be long enough. If you want to put more buses on a route, the route has to be long so that way they can add more blocks to the route. Or more buses to that route. It can't be like no 30-minute route. It's hard to put 6, 7 buses But a 41 has always been the same going up. It used to run every 30 minutes. It used to be every 21 and 51 of the hour. It's been like that since I was like 7 years old. Every 21, 51 of the hour. Now it's every 06, 21, 36, and 51 of the hour.
Euclid Ave
Which
East
basically is
Euclid Street
every
Station.
06 and 36 bus goes to Southgate, 21 and 51 go to Willow. Which is more frequency. As they even added, it looked like 40 runs more convenient when they doubled those routes together. It's 10 blocks on each route. 10 on
Telling stories about like the RTA, and at first cause she told me she grew up in Twinsburg, so she was like more familiar with like the Akron Metro, and then slowly
Euclid Avenue and East 100th
learned about the
Street
RTA
Station.
routes.
Yeah.
Because she was telling me growing up, her and my grandma had to like move several times before we finally got all comfortable and all that. So it's like pretty much she went from Twinsburg to Cleveland and lived in East Cleveland for like a small portion, and then back to Cleveland and eventually Lakewood.
Street
Yeah.
Station.
It's a lot of new people. It's the most new bus drivers I've ever saw since I've been in the company. I've never seen. It's so many new operators.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of new drivers I've been seeing.
A lot of new operators.
Like even yesterday when I was leaving work, I was like mentioning in the group chat about like, oh, this one guy that I was like waiting on last week that was like 20 plus minutes late leaving Crocker Park. I was like, for him to take a wrong turn, like he was the last 26A to Crocker Park, I was like, wait, how do you make a wrong turn when you're supposed to go down Wago Road, not Center Ridge?
Oh man, you messed up.
And it's like I see him like down the street, made a U-turn at one of the shopping plazas down the road past the transit center. I was like, oh boy. I was the same driver I was waiting on last week in 2-degree weather.
Yeah, that might be his permanent route. Hopefully he pulls it together and lined it up really well. See, that's just driver's gear. When I first started, I had a permanent route, and I used to always be on the 9. But when I finally got a new route, I got going on the 11. So I used to always pass streams. Like I passed street 2 times, like, oh my god, I passed the street. And even on Saturdays and Sundays, the 9 and the 11, they flip-flop.
Yeah.
So sometimes I got to remind myself, I have to look up, or I have to remind myself, I'm on the 9, I'm on the 11, I'm on the 9, or whatever route I'm on, I have to remind myself. Right on.
One thing I'll never understand about some of these routes flip-flopping, like especially on the weekends, like waiting at the Westgate Transit Center, you just see like when the 25 gets to Westgate, switches to the 22 heading downtown, and same thing, vice versa, 22 to the 25.
Yeah.
But one thing I'll never understand is why the 26 and the 26A have to flip-flop when they're at Crocker Park, like mainly on Sundays. Almost like, yeah, you see like the 26 that says to Crocker Park via Center Ridge, and when it gets to Crocker, it'll flip-flop to the 26A to downtown. Almost like, what is the point of this? And it's like, I really hate the 26 on Sundays because for some reason, most of the drivers will be late.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of drivers say the times are tight, so
I know, it's
I
like,
don't even think it's the driver's fault. I think it's just hard to maintain the schedule because they don't give them enough time to get from one time point to another time point.
and it's
I
like,
know a driver told me he got to do
Euclid Avenue and
he got to do
Airport
47
Station.
down Detroit just to get to Crocker Park on time. Speaking of down Detroit, it's 25. There's no way in the world you got to do 26 miles an hour just, or it's supposed to speed limit just to maintain your time. Like, to me, that's unacceptable, but I get he's trying to keep up his timing for the passengers like you and everybody else. Anything under, anything over 5 minutes, under, or like 4 minutes and below is still considered 5 minutes and under is still considered good time. You're in the 6-minute bracket, you gotta set up a certain message to the public, so that way they can look into it for the future in case they have to do some changes.
Yeah, almost like.
Or they just look into the route itself.
Yeah, almost like on Sundays, it's like the 26A flipping over with each other. It's like, oh, so pretty much when you get to Crocker and then switch to the other one, you pretty much get like a 5-6 minute layover break, and that's it. You gotta go right after.
Yeah, that sucks. And that's where RTA comes up with the word recovery time. They just speak on layovers and stuff, but they look at it as recovery time. And I think that's the right way for it to just, it recovers your time for the wait. So if I'm like right now when I get to Louis Stokes, my layover time is 16 minutes. But if I'm like 10 minutes down, I'm still gonna be on time and back out because I don't pull off until another 6 more minutes of my 16-minute recovery time.
Yeah, it's
But
like.
at all costs for me, I try not to be late at all costs. I try to keep the bus moving as safely as I can. It's sitting, taking a while for a passenger or whatever, it's cool. But I try not to waste too much time. I try to at least be at each bus stop at least 11 to 10 seconds. 15 seconds max. Load them up. Keep moving. And then just drive slow because it's all these bars up here. There's nothing in it. The handbook saying you have to wait for passengers to sit down.
Euclid Avenue and East 115th Street Station.
Now, I do a courtesy stop right here because stops on there. Most of them like to go to the businesses and stuff that's located right here. And so, but this is driver's discretion. I feel safe enough to let the passengers know to get off right here. Most of them want to go to Chipotle or a Chinese restaurant right here or a chicken spot. I do to be nice. He crosses right here every day. That's here. He dropped his bag and he scared me. Like right now, 2 minutes down.
Euclid Avenue and East 118th
By the
Street
time I get to
Station.
like Eddie, it'll like the time I can make up my time.
Euclid Avenue and East 118th Street Station. Euclid Avenue and Lakeview Avenue. Euclid Avenue and Knoxville Road. Euclid Avenue and Garfield Road.
Like to be kind of great.
Stop requested. Euclid Avenue and Superior Avenue.
And then New Flyer got this company called Smart Ride, which is by, I believe it's by Goodyear. The diagnostics work when they want to. Like, bus goes over like 30 miles an hour, the bus is supposed to move lower or up or something like that. But sometimes it be a malfunction like the rear airbag and like this when the whole bus is. Watch your step.
Euclid Avenue and Wellesley Avenue.
So yeah, I love how it's either, oh, don't know when they're gonna turn or they're gonna stop, or just like turn right in front of you, or the rare cases where a car is in front of you and all of a sudden the driver in the car decides to brake check you.
Euclid Avenue and Vermont Avenue.
Attention all passengers, this next stop ends the final stop at Louis Stokes Windermere Station. Please make sure you secure your personal items and watch your step as you exit. The current time is 1:46 p.m. All buses depart Windermere at 1:51 on the hour. Thank you so much for choosing RT as your transportation services. Have a great rest of your day.
That bus right there, oh my god, it sounds so pretty.
I love 40 bus.
Oh. Where the heck did he come from?
Lakeview to Southgate.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
Deposit Square.